Ladies and gentlemen, there's a force in your life right now, silent, often overlooked, yet unbelievably powerful. It's not buried in some book. It's not locked behind a certification, and it doesn't require $1 of investment. It's something you already have access to right here, right now. Gratitude, daily gratitude. Most people think gratitude is something you feel after something great happens. But the truth is this gratitude is the fuel that causes great things to happen. Daily gratitude is a deliberate practice of recognizing the value in the ordinary moments of life and training your mind to focus on what is present rather than what is missing. It's about creating a daily ritual, small, consistent, and sincere, where you pause long enough to acknowledge the people, experiences, and opportunities that support you. This practice doesn't require dramatic events or major achievements. In fact, its power lies in noticing the simple things you often take for granted: the comfort of your home, the ability to breathe deeply, the lessons learned from a challenge, or even the chance to start over each morning. When practiced daily, gratitude reshapes how you interpret your world. The human mind naturally gravitates toward problems, threats, and limitations, a survival mechanism that once protected us but now often weighs us down. Daily gratitude interrupts that pattern. It retrains your brain to widen its lens, to see possibilities alongside the pressures. This mental shift affects your emotional state, helping you feel calmer, more grounded, and more capable of handling stress. Over time, gratitude becomes a source of emotional resilience. It increases your capacity to stay hopeful in difficult moments because you've built a habit of noticing what is still good, still working, and still possible. It strengthens relationships as you become more aware of kindness and more willing to express appreciation. It boosts motivation by reminding you of progress rather than fixating on setbacks. Daily gratitude doesn't magically remove challenges, but it changes the way you meet them. It strengthens your inner foundation, elevates your mindset, and gradually transforms how you experience your days. What begins as a simple practice becomes a powerful way of living, one that brings clarity, energy, and a deeper sense of fulfillment to everything you do. Your emotional state is the internal atmosphere that shapes how you think, act, and respond to the world. It's the unseen force that influences every decision you make, from the opportunities you notice to the challenges you're willing to face. Most people assume emotions simply happen to them, shifting randomly based on circumstances, but in reality, your emotional state is something you can influence, redirect, and strengthen with deliberate practice. When you understand this, you begin to realize how much power you actually have over your life. Your emotional state acts as the filter through which you experience everything. When you're stressed or fearful, your mind narrows, it focuses on danger, problems, and what might go wrong. Every task feels heavier, every setback feels larger, and even small inconveniences can drain your energy. But when you're in a positive, empowered emotional state, your perception changes dramatically. You think more clearly, your creativity rises, and solutions begin to appear where previously there were only obstacles. What most people don't realize is that emotional states are not fixed. They're fluid, and they can shift within seconds with the right triggers. Your posture, your breathing, the words you speak to yourself, the memories you focus on, and the meaning you assign to your circumstances. By consciously choosing actions that elevate your state, like practicing gratitude, moving your body, or reframing a challenge, you give yourself access to a higher level of energy and clarity. Mastering your emotional state doesn't mean ignoring difficult feelings. It means having the ability to guide yourself back to a place of strength when those feelings arise. Over time, this becomes a core skill that influences every area of your life. When you learn to rise above temporary emotions and steer your inner world, you unlock a steadier, more powerful version of yourself, one capable of making better choices, building stronger relationships, and moving toward your goals with confidence and momentum. Transformation is the profound process of becoming a version of yourself that feels more aligned, more capable, and more alive than the person you were yesterday. It's not a sudden leap or a dramatic overnight shift. It's a steady unfolding that happens through small choices, repeated consistently until they reshape your identity from the inside out. Real transformation begins the moment you decide that the life you want is worth more than the patterns that are holding you back. It starts quietly, with awareness, with honesty, with the willingness to let go of what no longer serves you. At its core, transformation is about reclaiming your power. It means recognizing that you are not defined by your past or trapped by your current circumstances. Every thought you shift, every action you take, every belief you challenge becomes a building block for the new version of you. The changes may feel subtle at first, greater clarity, a calmer mind, a bit more courage, but over time these shifts compound. They influence your behavior, your decisions, and the way you interpret the world. Transformation is often uncomfortable because it asks you to step into the unknown. It requires you to outgrow familiar habits, question old narratives, and embrace growth even when it scares you. But it's in that space of discomfort where your potential is formed. As you push past your limitations, you discover strengths you didn't know you had. The beauty of transformation is that it doesn't just change what you do. It changes who you believe yourself to be. It elevates your standards, sharpens your purpose, and expands your capacity for resilience, joy, and impact. And once you've experienced even a glimpse of real transformation, you realize that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined, and that the journey of becoming doesn't end, it just keeps getting better. So starting today, choose to notice, choose to appreciate, choose to take 30 seconds every morning and every night to acknowledge something that lifts you. Even 1 inch, because 1 inch becomes 1 foot. 1 foot becomes 1 mile. And soon you'll look back and realize gratitude didn't make you feel better, it made you unstoppable.